You take drugs to go on a trip, and dimethyltryptamine, or DMT, takes you on a psychedelic trek through trippy trails and tranquil trances, sparking a transformation, spiritually. Not that I'd know. However, there is another DMT gaining traction that features my favorite drug, dancing. CNN, October 19th, 2017, announces that dance movement therapy, or DMT, is getting its groove on, integrating body and soul to treat traumas like PTSD and abuse, mental disorders including Alzheimer's, eating disorders, dementia, and even physical therapy for young and old. DMT has helped people from all dances of life, like Ramal Rajporwit, who confesses to the Times of India, June 28, 2017, that dancing helped him handle pain from his parents' divorce, stating, "I had mental health issues in my early 20s. Dancing helped me get back to normal." Today, we'll be moved with dance movement therapy because it's where dynamic dancing meets miraculous movements, taking physical and psychological therapy into tomorrow. First, we'll boogie through the process of DMT. Second, we'll break down challenges worse than having 2 left feet. And third, we'll cut loose, footloose, exploring the future. Famous figures from Plato to Pythagoras sang the significance of music therapy. But in 1940, psychologist Everett Thayer Gaston theorized that music speaks where words fail. And now, dance movement therapy follows in similar footsteps since it can treat debilitating trauma. The National Association of Mental Illness, November 8, 2017, reports that 50% of people will experience trauma at least once in their lifetime. 8 million in the US experience PTSD because of sexual assault, abuse, natural disasters, accidents, or having their life threatened. But it's never too late to seek therapy. However, therapist Mimi Richards shares with the Palm Beach Daily Post, August 6, 2017, about talk therapy limitations. Because you're not connected with your body, a lot of times you hit a block. Dance movement therapy taps into the intersection between body and brain, where motion and emotion connect, with simple movements like toe tapping, walking, and yes, traditional hip gyrating. Erica Hornthal, DMT therapist, outlines to recovery.org, February 22nd, 2017, that DMT links controlled breath with isolated muscle movements, helping clients learn their physical triggers and safely release suppressed thoughts and emotions. Then, repattern automatic responses hardwired from past experiences. Because clients regain control, brain health expert Dr. Mike Dow shares that DMT teaches patients to tackle deeper issues fueling anxiety and tolerate physical sensations previously viewed catastrophically. Beyond PTSD, DMT has already seen success for eating disorder recovery. Psychology Today, April 12, 2017, documents that endorphins released during movement help improve body image in self-esteem, sleep, energy, concentration, resiliency, mood management, and movements like mirroring, matching another to show empathy. Yep, even a validating head nod can strengthen communication skills for stronger relationships. See? Mirroring. And since trauma and opioids are often connected, claiming close to 100 people daily, Dr. Anthony Tersigni records in Becker's Hospital Review, September 29, 2017, that dance movement therapy even comforts chronic pain. Everett Thayer Gaston composed the first music therapy training program. Yet, a research base was critical to advancement and acceptance, like the challenges facing DMT, including chorophobia, physical impairments, and those suffering with schizophrenia. Despite that dance movement therapy is not a dance class, people sometimes fear it's a dance class, also known as chorophobia, or the fear of dance. Even crippling cool cucumbers like Johnny Depp, who admits on a 2012 episode of Ellen he'd rather swallow a bag of hair. Even our own performance-centered community drags their heels about dancing, as my ongoing survey, last updated May 21st, 2018, exposes that 50% of people don't like to dance, Our national tournament annual dance doesn't count. Students aren't there to dance, they're there for romance. And they're bad at both. In short, if the long-running dance competition show, "So, you think you can dance?" asked their question of everyday people, they would receive a resounding no. Additionally, while dancing fears may dissuade some from DMT, others feel physical impairments bar them from benefits. Children's Hospital of Wisconsin, August 9th, 2017, reveals their biggest challenge is proving to physically disabled patients that although they are restrained by IVs and monitors or bedridden, they can still strut their stuff. Like Kira Klinkard, whose IV pole presents the perfect dance partner. Chemotherapy patient Anna Snowpick had to be convinced about DMT, but concedes it was nice to maintain strength and do bed yoga, which is, like it sounds, yoga while lying in bed. Finally, DMT might not dance to everyone's tune. As evidence demonstrates, dance therapy can't treat those suffering with schizophrenia. Neuroscience Research Australia Foundation, August 30th, 2017, uncovers that mental illnesses with symptom severity are a big barrier for therapy to overcome. Due to scarcity of emotional expression, reduced range of gestures, constrained eye contact, and poverty of speech, persons who experience schizophrenia can't completely benefit from DMT. Everett Thayer Gaston eventually stepped into the spotlight, proving that music is therapeutic, and the same future awaits DMT, featuring assistance for autism, addressing the elderly, and a world where everyone's dancing. In the streets, and in this room, too. For 1 in 68 US children who are autistic, therapists provide assistance in building body awareness, so children can increasingly translate this into forming empathetic relationships. LA Parent, July 28th, 2017, maps out how Dr. Lori Bodino used mirroring to show a 5-year-old autistic girl that instead of isolating, she could use her hands to produce a protective castle with a drawbridge, eventually escalating into eye contact, touch, and Dr. Bodino certifies, with increased movement comes increased language. The Autism Journal, February 5th, 2017, advises that DMT even has a rising advantage over cognitive therapy because movement is more understood by autistic children, a population that's doubled since 2000. Additionally, DMT will uniquely address the elderly as our population inevitably explodes with the largest generation ever, us millennials. The American Dance Therapy Association highlights that motor action manifests memories in those with dementia or Alzheimer's, diminishing depression and confusion, while ritualized group movements transform mourning and anger into rejoicing and regaining self-worth. And because external cues connect with the brain less compromised by Parkinson's disease, DMT practitioner Dr. Madeline Hackney elaborates in the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, August 30th, 2017, there is no question that dance heals. Finally, while DMT doesn't coerce anyone into the Cupid Shuffle, Hokey Pokey, or, hey, Macarena, dance enhances communication. DePaul University, April 20th, 2017, advocates a world where everyone's dancing because it helps us speak the same language. And dance cultivates conversation within ourselves as we harvest humility and self-awareness. First, we tangoed with the DMT process. Second, we faced challenges worse than dad's disco dancing. And third, we saw a future where we can communicate without speaking. Dance movement therapy sets the stage to rethink the mind and body, even if you think you can't dance. As we end, let's honor an autistic girl by reciting and performing her poem, celebrating how DMT helped her. Please stand, repeat, and mirror after me. We dance and find each other. We dance and find each other. We dance and we are free. We dance and we are free.